you right off the bat. I was talking to, we talked to D-Rad last week. Have y'all sat down and talked about when you may talk about your contract or future or anything like that?
I have not. I mean, I haven't. Listen, I signed a contract last year, and you know, my main focus this year coming in was there were some things I wanted to get done for the staff and program, and that was really my focus. But you know, any time I've ever had a new contract, it hasn't been initiated by me. It's always been by them, and so it's just kind of how I've always gone about things. And he's mentioned to me that he'd like to sit down and talk about it, but it's not that big deal to me. If they want to sit down and talk about it, we will, but it's not something that I'm pressing for or anything like that. But you know, I love being where I'm at. I got a good contract. I know that, you know, he's conscientious of the market. That's his job, you know, just like I'm conscientious of my staff and things like that. So
right.
I understand. But you know, hey, you know, there's nothing really other than that.
When you look at, you just had Wiggins leave, and now you got to look at that position. Do you think about maybe moving Kayvon back over to safety when y'all guys get back in session?
No, well, we know Kayvon can play safety, but we love our guys. I mean, we're, you know, coming out of spring with Van and Muse, those two guys that really had good springs, and then really excited about Denzel and Isaiah Simmons and Noah. So we got 5 guys there that we feel pretty doggone good about, is where they are now, and then where they're going to be come September, and based on the springs that they have. And then certainly we got a guy like Kayvon that can also play safety as well. So we got a lot of options, and that's why I said I think we're going to got a chance to be, you know, pretty good on defense. You know, we've got the most competition that we've had at all 3 levels, and really good depth at all 3 levels. So it's a good situation, and you know, we like the people we got.
Next month, your new guys are going to move in and all that, and one guy a lot of people I know have probably been asking on this tour is Higgins. When you look at him and what he possibly can do here, are you kind of excited? Does it kind of remind you what it was like when Sammy was coming in, and the possibility of how good he could be as a true freshman?
Well, I mean, it's just like anytime you get a great player, you know. I was excited about, you know, DeAndre and TJ and Cornell coming in last year. I mean, not all those guys are going to be good players, but he's a guy that, you know, just based on what I've seen in camp. I mean, when we had him, we were able to have our hands on him. He was pretty special talent, and Amari as well. So I'm excited about both those guys coming in, and you know, anytime you can have you know, a bunch of elite type guys competing, that's a good situation to be in, and that's what we're going to have at that position.
Also, wanted to ask about AJ, him coming in, and you're loaded at defensive back, sounds like, but you bring this guy in. Is he a guy that you think maybe really can help you guys this year out of the gate?
I mean, I think he's got a shot. I mean, he's, you know, I mean, just looking at him physically, you know, you never really know till you start coaching a guy. You know, you go back to Shaq Smith last year. He's a 5-star top linebacker in the country. Looks like, you know, just a freak of nature physically, but mentally he just wasn't quite ready. You know, and you can't ever predict that. Sometimes you look at some guys that maybe physically they're not quite where they need to be, but mentally they're just ready to go. And so you just never know till you start coaching them. But just, yeah, looking at his attributes, his skill level, his length, you know, his tackling ability, things like that, there's no question he's got a great chance to get in the mix, you know, this year. But again, how does he transition mentally and all that? I don't know, you know, until you start coaching him. But he's certainly going to have an opportunity to come in and compete. All those guys will.
And then I know you got some stuff that I wanted to ask you. First of all, any academic issues with any of your players, anything like that? The graduation's hit?
No, not that I know of. They're all, you know, took the finals this past week. I guess they all finished up by Friday, and so they're all off on vacation and enjoying that. I think summer 1 starts back May 17th. So they're all over. We got a group of them on a mission trip in Haiti. We got another group of guys that competed. I think we had 19 guys compete for 7 spots to go do an internship in California with Adobe.
Nice.
So we got a group out there doing an internship. We got a big group that went off to Haiti on a mission trip, kind of tied in with Cody Sensabaugh and his organization, Souls for Souls.
Nice.
And then we've got a bunch of them that are just going home or whatever. So I'm really happy that they're all getting a break. I have not gotten a grade report. I'm sure it'll be another week or so before I get the final grade report. But you know, expect everybody to do well. But you never know till you get those final grades. That's it.
How did the Cody thing happen with the Haiti trip? How did that all go down?
Through our Paul journey, you know, just Jeff Davis and the connection there with Allison Waymyers, and I think somebody put it out as an opportunity, and some of the guys were interested in doing it, and Allison kind of took it and ran with it, and we had a bunch of guys that wanted to participate. So it's something that we hope to do, you know, every year this time when school's out. That this little, like over this next week, I think they're over there about 8 or 9 days. But something we want to do every year, you know, to give them that opportunity to get that experience.
Cool. Thanks, Coach. I'll let you go, man.
All right, man.
Appreciate that.